What's going on, everybody? Dr. Average Gamer Guys back yet again, and as you can see, Radical Summer Event has finally kicked off. It is live, ready for you to jump in if you have not already. So we're going to go through it. We're going to talk about, we're going to showcase the items that we got. We're going to talk through the event. I'm going to show off the new Ecto 1 Premium DLC battle card that you can pick up, as well as talk a little bit about the new game mode and everything else that we know about and has come into this new and really awesome event. So as always, come join me, come hang out. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully you get an opportunity soon to jump into this yourself and play. I love the summer theme. It's absolutely awesome, so I'm super stoked. As always, I gotta put the shameless plug. You guys know, if you're new, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. We've got links to our Twitch, Twitter, and Discord all down below. We're actually going to be streaming tonight, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so, give or take. So please join us over there. If you want to come, just hang out. We're going to play some Rocket League, just kind of grind some of the new event currency, talk about E3 and some of that other stuff. And as always, if you've been here a while, thank you so much. So with all that being said and the shameless plug out of the way, let's jump into the event. We're back. So if you guys didn't know or didn't watch the other video, we're doing the 80s, and this is really cool because this first portion we're focusing on the movies of the 80s. So we get a whole bunch of really good stuff. Here's the crazy part about this. This event runs for 63 days. That's nuts. Okay, that's absolutely nuts. This is by far the longest event we've ever had. It's going to be broken up into a couple of different parts, and I'm so excited for this. It's absolutely awesome. We got a lot of cool stuff. As you guys know, it's pretty standard. We're going to get a couple of different, if you've been around for any of the events before, we're going to get a couple of different like event shops, if you will, which is what we're in or going to jump into here in just a second. I do need to say this really quick before I get too far into it and forget. When you power up your game, when you boot it up, this is all server side. You've already got the update. You shouldn't have to do anything. If your game doesn't load up and you don't get the new screen and you don't get the beach in the background, just do a quick restart on your game. Everything will refresh. I actually jumped into this at like 1:01 p.m. when it started, and some of the stuff still hadn't fully changed over, so I need to do some restarts myself. So that's just a little FYI for you, just a little heads up. If you're not seeing some of the stuff, make sure to jump in. Just do a quick restart in your game, and everything should be good to rock and roll. But 63 days is just nuts. And here's the cool part. Again, it's broken down. We're getting the movies, the 80s blockbusters now. We've got Back to the Future. We've got Goonies. We've got, what else is in here? We've got The Karate Kid, Ghostbusters, obviously, E.T. So some really cool stuff. That's going to run up until the beginning of next month. Then we break it out and we get about little over 3 weeks for 80s culture. And then the final portion of this, we're going to see 80s television. So it's really neat. I like how they're breaking it out. Let's jump into and talk about what we're getting from the 80s blockbuster items. First thing we got is this awesome Back to the Future hoverboard. They did a really good job, I will say, with all these items. None of it is crazy. None of it's crazy. I'm going to say that up front because they're an event. I like the hoverboard. We get Marty Jr.'s cap. Again, cool little stuff. You guys got to remember, it's all free. This is all free. You're going to earn these cassettes, which is the currency for this event. It's all free. It's all good stuff, and it's all free. So it's cool. What we get is really cool. In addition to that, you guys might be able to hear it in the background, maybe not. We also are getting a brand new 80s playlist, so they mixed up all of the songs and everything like that. So I was a big fan of the previous playlist, I will tell you that, and I like this new one as well. It's nice to kind of mix it up and go with this new theme. We've got a couple of things. We got Sloss hat. We got this really cool. I like this thing. This bandana is really cool. The best part of it is the little tails on the back. They really outdid themselves and have been outdoing themselves with these toppers. with just the motion that they're getting on them. So really, really neat. I like this Octane Cobra Kai decal. I think it's really cool. I think they did a really good job with it. Really neat. Like I said, I've liked everything that we've gotten so far. With maybe the exception of this next item, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this boost, but it's perfect for the Ghostbusters. Here's the other cool part, and we'll cover this here in just a little bit. The other really cool part about this, though, this boost is the boost is customizable on the premium car. So if you really want to use this one, it will also match really well. These are probably, in my opinion, this is the best item out of this first little event store that we have, is these wheels. I love it, dude. I don't know what else to say. E.T. just scrolling across the wheel is so cool. They did such a good job with this. Like I said, these are really neat. All this stuff is free. It's cool. I think the values on them are very reasonable. I mean, most of the toppers, I think all the toppers are 75. Yep. You got the decal at 100. You got some of the other stuff, the boost, some of these other wheels at 150. Not bad at all. Ghostbuster wheels, also pretty cool. Again, you can use those. They are customizable on the car. Oh wait, I take that back. I don't think the wheels are. The wheels are not. But the boost is for sure. As always, of course, if there is anything that you're looking to get and you're curious how you can kind of tweak your inventory a little bit, pick these up, okay? Golden eggs are always really good. These are 50%. These are double painted. Everything you get out of them, you can buy 5 of them per event store. You're going to be able to pick up 15 over the course of this entire event. If you're looking for something to nab and use your currency on and you're not a fan of all the items, at least you get golden eggs. And then in addition to this, for 300 cassette tapes, you're going to get a full XP level up. So if you're really trying to grind that pass and trying to find a specific item or really just want to tier it up, this is perfect. This is one thing I think they're so smart for doing. 300 seems like a lot. And I kind of felt that at first. 300 did seem like a lot. But when I really boil it down, I'm going to end up probably doing what I always do, which is pick up all the stuff inside of this. Once you do that and you continue to play the event, again, remember, you got about 3 weeks for this. So you've got 3 weeks before you jump into it. I think 300 is perfectly fine, and your cassettes are going to roll over for each of the event store. So by all means, let me know what you guys feel like, but I think 300 is probably pretty well situated. They do have the new mode in, and here is, we're going to take a quick look at the new car. And then I actually went and picked it up and bought it. So I will do a deep dive here in just a second. But the new mode is out. We're going to talk about that here in just a second as well. This Ecto 1 car looks so cool. Hard for me. I did play around with it a little bit. I'm going to leave my opinion about how it handles out just because I didn't get a good chance. I only played like 2 games with it. Just to get some content, to go through some of this stuff for you guys, test out how many cassettes you're getting at the end of each match, which I thought was important. But talking about it, here's what you get. You get the car, you're going to get the Proton Pack booster, you get the slime topper, you get the Stay Puft Goal Explosion, by far the best, and then you're going to get an avatar border and a banner. So it's pretty good. Again, $2 is very standard for these. You do have to pick it up. I will tell you, I had a little trouble downloading this at first as well, just because I think I jumped into this thing so soon. But it's really cool. I 100%, I think it's a really neat car. I 100% bought it for for the Goal Explosion. The Goal Explosion is awesome. So the first event we do, and we'll cover that here again in just a second, is we did get Ghost Hunt. So I was looking around. I have not seen the beach ball yet. I think that's going to come later. I think these are going to rotate as they change from the different, I guess, portions of this event. But that is to be seen yet. But this, again, Ghost Hunt we get for 20 days. So again, how long this store lasts is how long we're going to get this event, which is kind of cool because every 3 weeks we're going to get something new to do, which I'm honestly totally fine with. I think that's really good how they set it up, and so I think that's really smart. So let's jump into the car. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. As always, there's not a lot of customizable items on this. Can't do the wheels, can't do the paint finishes, but you can do the boost, which I thought was really interesting. So again, if you jump into the event store, you want to pick up that Ectoplasm boost, you totally can. You can use the slime boost, which I showed right there. But the proton pack, which I'm very bad at scrolling, is actually right here and looks really cool. The best part about this car is how the doors in the back open up for the boost to come out. The other thing, and literally the reason I bought this, is for this goal explosion. And I can't find it because I'm an idiot. This goal explosion is absolutely awesome. This will be my Halloween goal explosion from now until the end of time. 100%. Sorry, Dabbing Reaper. Sorry, everything else. Goal explosions for these premium DLC cars, especially these ones that are sponsored. Ghostbusters showed off the T-Rex that we had a little bit earlier. So absolutely awesome. You can also mess with the trail, which is kind of interesting. You can't really do anything else beyond that. So again, not as they have always been. You don't get a ton of customization options with it. However, you do get a few. And it is really cool, like I said. I think it sets up good. It handles okay. Like I said, I don't want to give my opinion on it too much, just because I haven't gotten enough games in with it yet. I will come back and let you guys know. Here's the banner. I'll show you the border as well. Really cool. Totally the slime, feature, if you will. Very Ghostbuster style. So I think they always do a really good job with these, but this one they really did really well. So here we're going to jump into, I've got about 2 or so-ish minutes of gameplay. This is the first game I played. This is a really interesting game mode. I had a hard time. This is one that's going to take you a little while to get used to. Okay? It's interesting. So let me kind of describe it as best I can, and then the only other thing that you're going to be able to do is get in and actually give it a try and play it. But that being said, the goal is basically shuttered off. Okay, they put a wall on it, and you see I'm sitting inside this containment zone is what they call it, but I'm basically sitting inside the new goal. And what you get is very much like Rumble. You're essentially getting this magnet. Okay, that's not what it is. It's the beam. To make sure that you can capture the ghosts from Ghostbusters. That's the whole theme of it, right? It recharges every 7 seconds, and you get it for, I don't know, you get it for about 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds. And what happens is the ball has to stay inside that containment zone. You'll see it here on this goal. It has to stay inside the containment zone for at least, it's like a couple of seconds, 4 or 5 seconds before it scores. As long as it stays inside of there and nobody touches it, nobody from the opposing team touches it, you'll end up getting a goal. Now, if the other team comes in and somebody on the team uses their beam and is able to hit it and control essentially the ball and push it outside of the zone, then you're good. Then what's interesting is the containment zone will actually break. The ball possession will change, just like it kind of does in Drop Shot, where it changes color to see who's touched it last. And then it'll kind of, containment zone will take like 2 seconds, it'll reset, and then you go at it. So this mode is really crazy because it's all about control. So if you're really good at control, and you saw the containment zone just broke right there, because that guy on our team made a save. What's really interesting about this is it's really hard. You guys just got to get used to it, right? And it has a tendency to want to put the ball right in front of your car like that. I made this kind of weird play. I wish I would have scored right there, but I ended up actually pushing the ball outside of the containment zone myself. And then you can get in these really weird, like, magnetic fights where everybody's grabbing for the ball. It's just very, very, very interesting. It definitely felt like a lot of people just running around bumping into each other, but it was fun. I will tell you that it was fun. I look forward to playing this a little bit more and just getting used to the mechanics of the beam and everything else that you got. 7-second refresh on it felt really good too. It felt like you were never outside of the play, which I thought was really, really important. So all in all, I really liked it. The one thing I'm not 100% sure on, and I haven't played around with this, I don't know that you need to actually use your beam in order to make a save on the ball. I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure that you don't. However, I definitely think it helps to push that ball outside of the containment zone and break the containment zone if the opposing team gets the ball in your net, in your containment zone. So, again, still working on it. Just played the one game, but it was fun. Definitely something different. I will tell you, this is kind of cool. I'm excited for it. I'm excited that they're at least thinking about and have brought in a new game mode. I'm super excited for the for the beach ball one. Like, I cannot wait until that one comes out. But I like that they're doing these event oriented. I like that they've got just the variants going on. So really, really smart, really cool event. Just a ton going on. I wanted to show this here really quick, not because I got the level up, but to show you that I ended up picking up 12 cassettes for this game. Did go in overtime. I played a Rumble game immediately after this that did not go into overtime. I ended up picking up 11. I played a couple of more Rumble games, all that did not go into overtime. Ended up picking up, I think, 12 and 13 cassette tapes respectively. So it seems like if you play a full game, it seems like you're going to get anywhere between probably about 10 and about 13 or 14 cassettes for just playing a standard game. So if you really boil that down, you want to pick up, let's say, your golden egg at 150, like I'm showing here, you're going to have to play about 10 or so games. That's not bad. That's probably a decent hour of play, grinding it a little bit. Maybe you're working on, you want to play some competitive or wherever the case may be. This is a perfect opportunity to be able to go in and get that. You can see we've got the beautiful beach in the background. They've adjusted the lighting settings on that map as well, in case you were wondering. There are some additional patch notes that came out with the previous update, some things that they fixed. If you guys are not aware of that, we can cover that probably on the stream tonight, actually. So come hang out with us. Like I said, going to be streaming tonight, probably right around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can come hang out for a little bit, that would be absolutely great. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Hopefully you guys are psyched for this new really long event. And let me know what you guys end up picking up. If you end up opening your golden eggs, let me know what you end up getting. So I'm a Doc from Average Gamer, guys. As always, thank you so very much. Get out there, enjoy summer by sitting inside and playing Rocket League. As always, really do appreciate the support. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.